My name is Rakeem, self-born Allah from Sudan.
After you meet your educator, you started running to more 5%. You started.
Yeah, I started building in the cipher, God, like becoming active. You know.
But now that you have this knowledge, because before you didn't know what to look for, really.
Right.
So now you know what to look for.
Well, you know, due to the so it's somewhat of a different dynamic since we in Texas than what it would be in now. Wow. Like at one time, you know, you couldn't. And now, why you probably couldn't walk down the street without seeing a 5%, right? But here, you know, it's a pretty big place, right? And so you got 5%ers there. You might have some 5%ers there. We all know each other, so we all link up and build. And the ones that got knowledge of self before me, they established it to where we all built together and became a strong cipher. So, you know, it's not any, you know, real separation where it's like they building over there, they building over there, and we don't come together. You know, we come together, you know.
Right, no, that's peace, that's peace. Now, once you got this knowledge, how did your family and those around you, how did they take it?
Family is in like my old earth and pops or
yeah, right.
Well, they kind of already knew I was
not really.
Right. And then, but I could still tell that sometimes she would, you know, especially my old earth, you know, devout Christian. Sometimes she would ask questions about when I'm gonna go back to church. But when she saw that wasn't working, she started to understand, especially when my life started changing for the better. You know what I'm saying? And she seen the progress that I was making and who I was becoming and what I was into and what it was doing for me. So, you know, now it's peace. You know what I'm saying? They don't really ask me too much about it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't ask you about with the culture?
Yeah, not really.
Nah, they try to leave that alone. I'm sure they hear you say black man's God, or you know. The size of mathematics and whatnot.
They see all that. They see the bookshelf. They see the 120 on the desk. But at the same time, it's, you know.
Do you think it scares them?
I think it scares a lot of black people that age that are into the church, because you got to understand how we see God, right?
Right.
We grew up like to see mystery God as this omnipotent, powerful entity that'll banish you to hell if you don't, you know, follow this certain doctrine, right? And so, you know, regardless to whom or what, whether your old earth and your old dad respect what you, the culture and the science that you are dealing with, I still think that the Christian mind will, in the back of their mind, they still, hey, if you don't find Jesus, this doctrine is safe. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a pen. I mean, do you know 120?
Yeah.
You know 120, so you know about the Wisdom Bell degree.
Yeah, and so the nurses put the pens in the baby's hands, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's a pen you gotta remove on your own, but it doesn't necessarily mean that people in a certain age. That's why, like, the father wasn't teaching 50 and 60 and 70 year olds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was already, you know, I mean, not saying that you couldn't get it at that age, but you know, at that age, you kind of
settled.
Yeah, you're settled.
You settled, like you don't, you know, it is what it is. No, I know, because my old earth to her last day, you know what I'm saying, was about, you know, Jesus and,
right.
You know, the Lord.
Did she respect what, as far as whenever you got?
No, she didn't. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? She respected that I cleaned my life up, but then I think she, in her mind, she just took credit for that. Like, I just raised a good son, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and then also, you know, I think that the way that I carried it at an earlier age, you know what I'm saying?
Cocky with it, right?
Cocky, you know what I'm saying? Cocky with it, and you know, and disrespectful too. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn later on respect, had a bad attitude with this knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that bad attitude, that kind of pushed her away. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when I had my son, you know, she saw that I was taking care of my son, and that I was teaching him this sign that the black man is God, and that you know Jesus' teaching wasn't Christianity. Whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa! Wait, what's this?
Right.
What's that? You say,
right.
No. And what are you doing to? I mean, it's all right. You doing this.
Now you doing to my grandbaby.
To my grandbaby.
Right.
What are you doing here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there was a we had a lot of fallouts, you know, and you know. I regret that I didn't build a better relationship with my old aunt. I love my old aunt, she was good.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But I regret that I didn't build that relationship, and it's interesting because the God Shabon Infinite, you know Shabon Infinite out in our truth?
No, I heard the name, but I don't know him personally.
Okay, God, you know, they had a rally this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought his baby girl, and he brought his whole earth. His whole earth was with him, and she came, she sat in a rally with us. You know what I'm saying? And she just was doing the knowledge of us. And I thought that was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? That you know, and this is on the day of Wisdom God, you know, and she heard the wisdom of God, and it was just so beautiful that she was there, and she. And we're in the South. We're in the South, and this
the Bible Belt, God.
I was just about to go there.
And so
Bible Belt.
for his old earth to even see, that's the thing, God, is that young brothers walking around saying that they God. That's scary to somebody that has lived their whole life within the church, right? That whole concept, especially here in the Bible Belt. You can go in certain places like Cairo, which is what we call Oak Cliff, right? Or Sudan, South Dallas, you know. And it ain't nothing to see 20 churches on it, you know what I'm saying, and span of 2 or 3 blocks.
Yeah, no, I seen that. Like, just driving, I see every
church
every
here,
block,
church there, right?
Church there,
right?
Like every other.
And
block.
they packed on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And they packed on Sunday, and so you know, for his old earth to even just show up and respect it enough to see about it, you know, that says a lot.
INFMEGA did this.
Peace. In celebration of each other, we support each other's hustle. Weight Life has sponsored this content. You can get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, or a hoodie at the Common Unity store of a law school in Mecca. Or just simply hit me up. I got the hookup. Peace.